the forbidden floor beneath Tongji University, Shanghai's darkest campus secret. Today I'm going to tell you another story about a school. This story takes place at Tongji University in Shanghai. Some of you may know this school, but it's probably been sold by now. I don't know the specifics. These are stories that have been circulating on campus for a long time. The stories about Tianyu Building are the most numerous. But the Huxi campus has probably been sold. I don't know if these stories will continue to circulate. Tianyu Building is named in memory of Zhang Tianyu, an outstanding Chinese railway engineer. Tongji University's Huxi campus was originally Shanghai Railway University. It merged into Tongji University in 2000. Right at the entrance, on the left side of Tianyu Building, is a storage room containing various human brain tissues and organs. Of course, it's generally not open to the public. You can see some slides preserved in formalin through the glass. These are quite ordinary things. The Tianyu Building isn't as scary as you might imagine. There are also some dissection rooms on the first floor. However, students who are not from the main department are generally not allowed to enter. From the first floor upwards, there are various offices, large conference rooms, computer rooms, etc., including the medical school and the software engineering school. The Computing Center and International Conference Center are also located in this building. A little higher up, you'll find many classrooms sealed off. Normally, nothing seems amiss. However, I'd like to mention a sealed room on the second to last side of the right side on the 9th floor of Tianyu Building. This is the only room that has remained sealed since the building's construction. The teachers haven't told us the reason. They only say that this room is unsuitable for work because strange noises have been heard from it since its construction. These include sound effects, conversations, arguments, and even the sounds of passing cars. It's said that research at the time concluded that a coincidence in the architecture created a sound reflection point in this room, similar to the architectural principle of the 3 sound stones at the Temple of Heaven. Presumably for future research, it wasn't modified and has remained sealed. However, no one is allowed inside. Rumors would definitely affect the school. In many people's minds, the underground morgue of Huxi Tianyu Building is a very mysterious place, rife with rumors of ghosts and monsters. According to conversations with teachers in the archives department, many of these are false rumors, but there is one truly eerie event. There are 2 routes from the first floor to the basement, an elevator and stairs. If someone takes the stairs, they can easily find themselves unknowingly ending up in the basement. Actually, the basement entrance was designed to be clearly different from the other floors during construction. However, during the construction of the basement level, the same passageway design as the upper floors was unintentionally created, which is a very shameful thing. Although it was built by the Railway University, if word got out after Tongji University's involvement, it would still damage its reputation. Moreover, because of the misappropriation of public space during construction, this matter was suppressed. As for why this happened, an abbot from Longhua Temple, who was later invited to ward off evil spirits, mentioned that it was because the river outside Longhua Airport, which the temple guarded, was also called the Inyang River. It was said that evil spirits lived in it, and several yin-yang passages were leading directly to other places, capable of sucking people's souls underground to reach the yin-yang river. This wasn't discovered at the time, but later it was found that one of them led directly to the foot of Hushi Tianyu building. When I heard this, I couldn't understand it at all, because how could such a long distance be connected? However, the teacher explained that he heard it from the abbot. When Tianyu building was built, the largest mortuary in Asia was constructed underground. The other basic designs took feng shui into account, creating a layout that formed an accumulating area within 100 miles, which is why it connected to this place. Many students from other departments probably know that the underground of Tongji University's Tianyu building is a mortuary, but only some medical students know that it has two underground levels. The first underground level is empty. The rooms on both sides are mostly empty. If you go inside, you'll find many pipes, broken and old tables and chairs, etc. The second underground level is locked, accessible only through a small door. However, those who designed the building truly understand that there is a third underground level, which has long been sealed off and was previously used to store experimental equipment, such as formalin for autopsies. The reason for sealing it off is said to be that after transporting corpses, people going down to the third level would feel a strong sense of oppression and unease, and would often experience auditory and visual hallucinations. These mental symptoms would increase with the time spent inside. During the debate, it was initially thought that there was excessive poisonous gas. To paraphrase the abbot, the spirits on the yin-yang path, unable to withstand the yin energy, were exhibiting signs of their souls leaving their bodies. He suggested sealing the entire floor and placing a Buddha statue inside to suppress the evil spirits. Those who have the opportunity can go down to the second basement level and look for the sealed entrance to the third basement level. The door should be locked, but the only difference is the additional seal resembling an imperial talisman. This is the only remaining secret, though it has been embellished with various versions of supernatural tales by the outside world. Regarding such paranormal events, belief is subjective. As for the sealed past, we can only share the basics I learned from the archivist. We really can elaborate on other related matters. If you really want to investigate, you can go to Longhua Temple and find the abbot who performed the votive ceremony at Hushi Tainula. I don't know who it was, but if you ask around there, someone will know. After all, Hushi Tainula in Tongji is one of the top 10 haunted places in Shanghai, and it is quite famous. People there will definitely know about it.